I came home from my grandmother's funeral to find my mother-in-law elbow deep in my grandmother's jewelry box. Let me back up. My grandmother raised me. My parents were checked out by the time I was 7, and Grandma Ruth was the one who showed up. Every single time. She paid for my college. She walked me down the aisle when my dad didn't bother to show. She was the realest person I ever knew. When she passed, she left me everything. The house, the savings, the jewelry she had collected for 60 years. My mother-in-law Linda had been eyeing that jewelry since the first Christmas she spent with us. She called it tacky to my face and then spent the rest of the night asking where each piece came from and what it might be worth. So I came home from the burial and found her in my bedroom with Grandma Ruth's jewelry box open on the bed and 3 necklaces already in her coat pocket. She looked at me and didn't even flinch. She said she was just looking. She said some of it was costume anyway. She said I probably wouldn't even know what to do with pieces like these. I stood in the doorway and looked at my husband standing behind her, saying absolutely nothing. That was the moment I understood 2 things clearly. Linda had no boundaries, and my husband had no backbone. I pulled out my phone and called the non-emergency police line right there in front of both of them. Linda laughed. She actually laughed. She said I wouldn't dare. The officer arrived in 11 minutes. Linda tried the same routine on him. Just looking. Costume jewelry, overly sensitive daughter-in-law. The officer looked at the 3 necklaces in her coat pocket and looked at me and asked if I wanted to press charges. I said yes. Linda's face did something I had never seen it do before. It went completely still. She was not charged in the end. First offense. The necklaces were returned, but the report existed. It was filed. It had her name on it. 2 months later, Linda tried to get a real estate license. Background check flagged the report. Application denied. She called me crying. She said I had ruined her life over nothing. I told her Grandma Ruth had collected those pieces for 60 years, and the woman had never taken a single thing that didn't belong to her. Then I hung up and went to make myself a cup of coffee in the house my grandmother left me. My husband and I are in counseling now. Whether we make it or not, I honestly don't know yet. But every morning I come downstairs and the jewelry box sits on the dresser and I open it and pick something out to wear and I think about Grandma Ruth, and I think she would have gotten a real kick out of the whole thing. She always did love a good ending.